Good evening and welcome to today's Business Forum. I am Fauzia Nasser. Today's topic is going to be on fish farming. I am going to enlighten you on what fish farming is all about. Fish farming over the years has been a lucrative business in the agricultural sector in the country. From the beginning of time, farmers have centered their agricultural farming in peasant farming, while fish farming is the most popular farming in the country. Let's take this time out. Stay tuned.
Personally.
Are you looking for a place to shop this Christmas? Why not come to Barbie's Place? At Barbie's Place, we have household items like office equipment, cosmetics, jewelries, and hampers of various sizes. We also have bags, shoes, clothing for men, women, and children, and lots more at affordable prices. You can locate us at number 3, Aliu Atta Road, Lokoja, Kogi State, or contact us on 080-876-06237 or 080-517-26091. Barbie's Place, a place with a difference.
As long as you're feeling the groove, I deal with you personally.
Welcome back. Lest you're just joining us, this is Business Forum with Fauzia. And today's topic is about fish farming. Fish farming is a system in which fishes, be it fresh or dry, are let out for sale or consumption. It entails breeding of different varieties of fish, be it tilapia, mockery, or catfish. Fish farming is the fast-growing business and is popular across every market. Gone are the days when the only means of getting fish is by catching it in the local rivers and ponds through trials and errors. Fish is one of the several prescriptions of the medical personnel as a tool for gaining vitamins and minerals in its consumption. Fish farming is a knowledge-driven sector, and this entails the importance of training. Some of the benefits of fish farming is that it is popular, it is a source of farming, it sells quick, it grows quickly, it's profitable, it has less environmental hazard. So now, let's listen to the manager, Fishery Entrepreneurial Department, Federal Polytechnic Bida, Mr. Hadogbeji Godfrey, as he shares his view on fish farming.
Fish farming involves raising of fish commercially in tanks or earthen pond for the purpose of consumption or commercial purpose. That is the first thing. Now, what you do before setting up your own fish business now, if for instance you are going into it, number one thing is to know the topography of the place you want to site your pond. Then secondly, there should be water source where you want to site your pond. Thirdly, you avoid a floody area where flood will not come and pull off your pond. Then one, you must have capital. It's capital intensive. But most times what we train students here is not until you build a concrete tank before you set up your fish farm. No. You can start your fish farm even at the back of your house with this GP rubber. There's a prepared GP rubber that is cut. You can start your fish. And from there, you can start building your own pond. I have a friend who started with just a rubber, and today he has about 4 concrete ponds, though it's a block wall whereby they mix concrete and fix into the holes. Now, as I talk to you, he's rearing about 9,000 that he will grow to table size. Are you getting me now? That he will sell out. So by the end of the day, it's either he's selling some out and the others he now process them for smoking. Now most times, most people who do smoking, they don't do all smoking at once. They sell the fresh one when it's wet. Maybe the ones that are bigger. And the ones that didn't grow much, they now process them. And the process of smoking starts by when you harvest, because for you to get the actual amount that you are selling the smoke one, you have to weigh the initial weight when it's still wet. Now if the initial weight, whatever the initial weight is giving you, by the time you now dry it, if it's giving you, for example, if I'm not mistaken, 75 kg, for example, which was something we've done here before. If it's giving you 75 kg, and that is if it's wet. Now you want to get the same amount when it's dry. Now that 75 kg you multiply by 900 if you are selling 900 or 800, whichever price you want to sell. Whatever the price gives to you is what you still get when it's dry. Now when you dry, the process of drying starts from when you weigh, you've gotten the weight, you now use salt to wash that drawness that is in the body of the catfish especially. So after washing, then there's somebody that will process them by folding them into the size that you want, especially if they are not too big. Then you can fold them easily. But if they are big, you now cut in sizes. So most times, fishes that didn't grow much like that, they now fold them easily for them to now process. Like we here now, we have the smoking king. They have different sizes of smoking king. They have smoking king that can carry 500 capacity at once. Fish itself, either wet, either dry, one of the benefits of it is it has omega-3 fatty acid in it that it helps the brain, the development of brain and eyesight, and most times it's recommended for pregnant women and breastfeeding mother also. Then secondly again, if those that had the common disease these days that kill even youth is heart attack and stroke, which most times even the elderly are advised to eat more fish. It reduces the risk of all this stroke and heart attack. 15% it reduces it. Now we have fishes at this region. This region is freshwater fishes we have here. Lagos is the marine water fish. Now the marine water fish is the saltwater body, while here is the freshwater body. Fishes, examples of fishes you see in the freshwater body are the catfish, the tilapia, the mud fishes. Now we have more advantage. It's not other places have fish, but we have more advantage in this region. And people go into it. I won't mention Bida now, but people within this side go more of fish business than Bida here. Even in Bida here, before people don't go for fish business like that. But today now you see many people are into the business now. Many.
I bet you will agree with me that for any consumption of any sort of food, there's always a side effect and challenges.
Before you start anything, you must put things in place before you start. Now, when it comes to the aspect of the rearing initially, it has to do, like I mentioned, you don't set up fish business when you don't have water source. Water source is very important. The moment you come to me and you say you want to start fish business, I will ask you first, do you have water? We don't talk of water that today you say water, tomorrow there's no water. No. A constant water. So number one thing that will stop you from doing that business, be it fresh, be it dry. If there's no water, you can't do it. So there must be a beginning before an ending. So before you get to fresh, you must start from when it was fresh. Before you talk of dry. So from the fresh, if there's no water source and there's no capital for you to feed them, because don't buy the fish and keep, but you must feed them also. You must feed them. Now people will ask you that, how is it possible for you to get your fish in 90 days or maybe 4 months? If you feed well, you get 1.5 kg a single fish in 4 months. And where you are getting 1.5 kg in 4 months, you've done well for yourself. But by the time you are putting 10 fish before you get 1 kg, that means you are at loss. The person who is buying is at gain. So you must have capital. Then the water source is very important. Then you want to smoke, then the smoking king, you have to get it also. Yeah. You know, when the process of you drying now, I told you apply salt. You understand now? Now some people don't know how to do it. I don't know if you've tested them differently. You test some they are not too sweet. You test some they are sweet. Now the application of that salt now is to kill any worm, because initially if we want to even disinfect the pond, we use salt or agricultural lime. If you don't have money, that is when we now say, okay, you use your household salt, which can also do the same thing. Before they start at all, they must have the means of even getting the fish in the first place that they will rear. If you have 150,000 or 100,000 per se, since it all depends on the quantity the person wants to start with, he can start.
Okay, it is certain that to venture into fish farming business, you don't need a billions or millions to go for it. As an individual, your intention matters. You can save a little amount to start up a fish farming business. And before you know it, you've gone big, you've gone viral, and you've killed your word as a fish farmer. On that note, we end today's edition on Business Forum. Join us same time, same station next week. I am Fauzia Nasser. Thanks for watching.